Hello, Anya here, and I'm really excited to share another fun craft with you. Today I'm going to show you how to paint with crayons, and here are a couple of examples that I've made. This first one is a simple white background with the colors of the rainbow lined up. And for this one I wanted to create a nature scene, so I used a lot of green and found this rock and painted it like a ladybug. Try to think ahead of time about different ways you can use the colors or different ways you can use things you find lying around, because it might influence what color crayons you pick or what color background you have. So keeping that in mind, let's get crafting. For this project you are going to need crayons, and I find it's best when you peel the paper off the crayons. You're also going to need a canvas if you have one. If not, a piece of cardboard works perfect for this. You'll need paint, only if you want to paint your background. You'll need glue, and you can use any kind of glue you have at home. I used Elmer's for my projects and it worked great. And then you're going to need a hair dryer. This will be the paintbrush for your crayons. The first thing you're going to do is paint your background if you decide to do so and let it dry. Then you're going to glue on your crayons. I broke my crayons in half because I'm working with a smaller space and because I want to cover less of my surface with crayon. If you're using a bigger space or want to cover your whole surface, you can use a whole crayon. You're going to want to make sure your crayons are nice and secure on your canvas or your cardboard. And so what I did is I took my longest crayon, made a mark as far down as it went, and then drew a line across. You now have a box to use as a guide for where to put your glue. You're then going to take your glue, put it on there, and spread it out. You're then going to place your crayons in the glue. And once you're finished placing your crayons, you're going to want to let it dry completely before moving on to the next step. Finally, you're going to use your hair dryer to melt or paint with your crayons. And this is my favorite part because you never know what you're going to end up with. Once your crayon has started to melt, you're going to want to play around with the drips. You can roll and tip or tilt. You might go into this with one idea and come out with something completely different, and that's what makes this project so cool. Once you get your crayon melted to the way you like, you can leave your piece as is, or you can add little odds and ends. That's up to you. Enjoy!